Airport Echo, switch out departure right in, climb maintain 4000, Ontario altimeter 29907.
Climb maintain 4000, Florida Echo.
Morning, SoCal, Jet 885 is 18 for 16 with Papa.
6, traffic no factor, climb unrestricted to maintain 14000.
496, up to maintain 14000.
American 2835, traffic off to your right, diverging away, no factor, descend via the arrival, contact approach 124.6.
Descend via the arrival 246, American 26.
Alpha contact March approach on 133.5.
Roger, search the keys, 33.5, Papa 5 showing help.
Level 8 Mike Whiskey, contact bracket tower 18.2.
1828 Mike Whiskey, CN, thank you. Transmit.
36, LA Center 125.27, good day.
So that's 422527, good day, thank you.
Radar contact, on altimeter 29907.
Roger, Florida Echo.
SoCal American 524 out of 9.2.
American 524, SoCal approach, descend via the arrival, third island, 26 left approach.
Island 26 left, American 524. That gives you 885. November Bravo, going to Riverside, see you. Descend approved. 4.0, see you there.
Now back to 170, it's leveling 16,000. Yeah, the Disney arrival back 1278.
MJ 885 up, 340, 1113.
South departure, Archer 14 Yankee Bravo, climbing on to 1,600 to 3,000, direct service.
Archer 14 Yankee Bravo, SoCal departure ident.
Ident for Yankee Bravo.
Archer 14 Yankee Bravo, radar contact 1/2 mile south of the Chino Airport, climb maintain 4,000.
Climb maintain 4,000 for Yankee Bravo.
American 524, contact Ontario Tower 120.6. Air 4 Yankee Bravo, spec vectors ILS runway 6 approach San Bernardino. Information India is current.
Expect ILS runway 6 for San Bernardino for Yankee Bravo.
26 left, 524. 85.
410, 14, sending 14,000.
Horizon 2410, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter is 29907. Expect the ILS runway 26 left approach. Horizon 2410, descend and maintain 11,000.
11,000, much forecast.
Cessna 48 Echo, connect approach 128.1.
Two 1779 Delta Mike.
Cherokee 14 Yankee Bravo, flighting 090, vector sequence.
For Yankee Bravo. I'm sorry, was that 360? 360 on the heading, 79 Delta Mike.
Descend VX, maintain 9,000, Skyros 3004.
One 4 Yankee Bravo, climb maintain 5,000. Horizon 2410, descend and maintain 8,000. Cherokee 4312 Foxtrot, SoCal departure ident. Cherokee 12 Foxtrot, radar contact 1/2 mile south of the El Monte Airport, climb maintain 6,000.
Direct flight, MJ 885.
Delta Mike, looking.
Airport 6 on telegraph, seat as requested, give with autograph.
Present 2410, Centimean Team 7400.
American 1278, good day.
Via Disney arrival, Skyros 3004.
Cherokee 14 Yankee Bravo, turn left, left turn heading 280, back to final.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Forward, turn right, Quebec. Cross, runway 26 right of Papa. Continue northbound Papa, turning right to November 1.
Alright, cross 26 right on Quebec. Cross 26 right on Papa. And right turn on November and November 1. Uniform November 1 departure.
X574, continue northbound Papa. And turn right on November 1.
Oh, into November 1. Okay.
All right, we are here at Ontario, California, and as you can see, the weather is just delightful. um, this is a nice airport. It's freeware. Okay. So we're doing a little FedEx. We need to figure out some fuel, stuff like that. And we have to do IFR. Because it's bad weather. As you can see, it's starting to clear up. So we might get lucky. But right now, it's IMC, both Ontario and San Diego. So with that, we need to do a tech route, tower and route control. So you find your tech route by going to Southwest PDF here, the supplement page. For California, be like page 500 or so. Here we go. So yeah, just go to 500. This is northern, so I need Southern California. Here you go, Southern California. And we are going from ONT from ONT, 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 ONT. Where's ONT? Oh boy. Okay. Apparently I missed it. So let's try. It's probably going to give me like 1,000 checks. Yeah, it's going to give me 700 and that's what I figured. San Diego area. I don't need San Diego. Empire area. Here we go. O&T. Empire area. 513. Adding that to my note. So we're going from Ontario and we're going to San Diego. SAN. San Diego. And we are in M class. So this is our tech route, Ontario P12. And that's our routing. Which I had already filled out earlier. So Paradise, Victor 186 to Haley to Victor 66 Mission Bay. And then we're going to do the Nickel 1 departure. And we're in M class, so we're going to file 11,000 feet. That's what that means, 11,000 for M class. M class is turboprop. Come up here. M class turboprop, and that's what we are. We are turboprop. So we're going to file 11,000, which already got that filled out. It's the flight plan. Just doing this for cargo purposes. Ontario, San Diego. We'll put the 513. It's that. Get some fuel calculations and file the flight plan. So we need 2,000 pounds of fuel. PilotEdge, altimeter 97. 29er7. They are departing on the 26s. San Diego is landing 27. This is with Alpha. Go to PilotEdge. It's a tech route. So we'll do copy that to here. Tech route. FedEx for B1900. We're slant golf 1000. Alternate LAX. Looks good. File that. And we're doing FedEx today, so we'll do the virtual FedEx stuff. We are right there. Flight plan on file. allow me to save that. That's fine. So let's go with 2128 is fine on fuel. And max zero fuel weight is, our max takeoff weight 16.6. So we'll stick with 3,500 pounds of cargo. That sounds good. So that takes care of the fuel. 2128 cargo 3,500. I'm gonna need that for the 8 cars. Open up these windows. How do I taxi out of here? Oh, I guess I go down there. And I guess that is a, can't get out anywhere else. So that's it. Okay. Park and brake is set. Let's let me bring up my A cars. And A cars, flight, it's 3,500 pounds. We're gonna fly 11,000 feet with that route. All right, A cars is started. Park brake is set. Reset these things. And we'll do beacon on, tail flood on, seatbelts on, nav on, batteries fine. Turn the battery on. Turn those off. All right. Engine anti-ice on. For ground ops, oh god, dog, don't start barking then nothing. My dog loves to bark. All right, cargo, everybody's on board, so let's shut these doors. Turn the fuel to auto. It's the main. We'll start with the auxiliary tanks. beacon light is on. So we'll kick it on engine 1 here. Get the prop into the green. Volts on the left gen. Get these prop RPM at about 1100. And turn on the right gen. Got power on left gen, right gen. I'll leave it on triple bus, triple feed. Bleeds are on. Put that to auto. Pneumatic pressure is fine. Inverters are on. Turn on EFIS. Avionics can come online. Trim is working, flaps set for takeoff. Turn on the furnace for coffee. All E-lights are on. Slave the gyros. It's nice that I can pretty much use my King Air checklist on this. Alright, 124.25. It's ATIS.
Ontario International Airport. ATIS Information Alpha. 1753 Zulu. Wind variable at 4. Visibility 7. Ceiling 1,800 overcast. Temperature 21. Dew point 14. Altimeter 2997. Arriving and departing runways 26 left, 26 right. ILS runway 26 left and runway 26 right approach in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Alpha.
Requesting clearance to San Bernardino with a tech route.
97. Get our clearance.
H3 Romeo X3 jumping clearance cleared to San Bernardino Airport. Actually, stand by one.
Bullet Tower, November 234 Charlie Lima, inbound Blakey, 6,600.
The 234 Charlie Lima, Bullet Tower, runway 16 good line.
I download this flight plan.
Before Charlie Lima.
Hey, Romeo X-ray, go to San Bernardino Airport on departure, flight in 230. Red vector Seal Beach, then as filed. Climb and maintain 2,000. Expect 6,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 6520.
Hey, November 828 from Romeo X-ray is cleared to San Bernardino. The Seal Beach as filed, heading 230 and 2,000 feet and 6,000 after 5 minutes. Squawking 6520 and departure frequency 128.1. November 828 Romeo X-ray.
Read back correct.
Won't allow me to hold that position. That's fine. Morning, Ontario clearance, FedEx 3171 at cargo with Alpha, IFR San Diego.
FedEx 3171, Ontario clearance, go to San Diego Airport. Nickel 1 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain, correction, climb via the CITIC at maintain 7,000. Squawk 3260.
Cleared to San Diego via Nickel 1 departure as filed. Climb via the SID, but maintain 7,000. Squawk 3260, FedEx 3171.
FedEx 3171, read back correct.
Flight plan menu, delete, Ontario, program, departure, Nickel 1, 26 left, Mission Bay,
Going round, good afternoon, November 828 from X-ray Pilatus at West General Aviation, requesting taxi to the active. We have information talks to our board.
H.A. Romeo X-ray, jumping ground, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
3260.
8 right, Bravo Kilo for 828 from X-ray.
Hey, Romeo X-ray, runway 20 right.
20 right for 828 from X-ray.
Clear to 7,000. Actually, I think we have to remain 4,000 initially. Where's that chart? I'll brief it here in a little. Actually, it's top 4,000 initial, so we'll set that for 4,000 and then we'll adjust accordingly. I'm going to need a DME, and the DME is basically using the Paradise VOR 112.2. So we're going to do 112.2. That will give us our DME. We'll brief that too. We need to do autopilot. Let's do heading, vertical speed 2,000 feet per minute, altitude select. Otherwise you'll overshoot it. And we just want to go left turn direct to Paradise VOR. Okay. Decision height for the RNAV approach into San Diego is 700. I don't know if it goes that high, but we'll find out. It's right here. I guess it does. That's our decision height for the RNAV approach. Turn on the windshield de-icing. Prop auto de-ice. Should switch to the right side at some point. There we go. We can turn that back off. We'll arm auto feather. And we are at 900.
John Wayne clearance, Cessna 549er Echo Romeo.
Here, and we'll set this for, we're just going to 11,000. And what's our current?
549er Romeo, John Wayne clearance.
Yeah, 9 Echo Romeo is ready to copy IFR clearance to McLennan.
Prop sync, do that at the runway. We're running off of our auxiliary fuel.
549er Romeo, John Wayne clearance. Go to the Palomar Airport on departure, finding 175. The vectors, join vector 23 that has filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 4266.
Do PITO and stall warnings.
Okay, clear to McLennan. Fly 175 degrees on departure.
All runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
Climb and maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 128.1.
Squawk information. Bravo. 1829er Zulu. Wind variable at 6. Visibility 8. 2,100 scattered. Temperature 2.
Just so you know, the airport is referred to as the Palomar Airport.
Arriving and departing runways 26 left, 26 right. Visual approach and use.
Okay, good to know. 9 Echo Romeo.
Runway 26 left. Runway 26 right approach and use simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
X3, holding short runway 20 right at Kilo.
Let's take a look at this
John Wayne Tower over 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff for H2 on the X3 pilot.
Nickel 1, so we're going to come out of here at 26 left. We're going to do a swoop in left turn direct to Paradise VOR at 6 DME northwest of Paradise. We need to be below 4,000. Then we can continue on with our planned route. So main thing is I had set for 4,000 at 6 DME. Once we pass that, we can climb to 5,000. So when he said climb via the SID but maintain 7,000, that means we have to abide by this altitude restriction at 6 DME. So that 6 DME is distance from the Paradise VOR. So we're 6 miles basically. Within anything more than 6 miles, you have to be under 4,000. As you get closer to Paradise,
November
then we
Whiskey,
climb
Romeo,
to our assigned altitude, which is 7,000. The rest of this we don't have to worry about because our tech route starts at Paradise and goes to Victor 186 from there on the world low charts. So this is Victor 186 from Paradise. So these waypoints don't have any use. So I'm just going to do slant alpha for this DME and then we'll call it a day. Go with ground is 0.9er. And tower is 120.6.
Number 5 was clear to the page Airport Cathedral 1 departure that has filed. Climb and maintain 10,000, departure frequency 126.7, squawk 1637.
285 Whiskey Romeo, Cathedral 1, that has filed, maintain 10, 126.7, squawk 1637.
5 Whiskey Romeo, readback is correct, except I screwed up the altitude. It's going to be climb and maintain 7,000, the rest of readback correct.
I love this guy.
I meant 10 for 7,000, 5 Whiskey Romeo.
Readback correct.
Ontario ground, FedEx 3171, Southwest cargo ramp, current with Bravo, rated taxi.
FedEx 3171 Ontario ground, thanks to Bravo, runway 26 left, taxi via Sierra Whiskey.
26 left via Sierra Whiskey, FedEx 3171. Alright, break off. And we'll push these, push forward a little bit.
821 X-ray requesting change frequency with a southbound departure.
Hey, Romeo Extra County departure, good day.
Good day.
Camarillo, clearance delivery, Skyhawk 123 Mike Charlie, slant alpha. Request flight following to John Wayne via the coastal transition with information Zulu for the Cat 10 rating.
122 Mike Charlie, Camarillo ground, departure frequency 124.7, squawk 7303.
114.7 and 7303 for 123 Mike Charlie.
Hey, Mike Charlie, readback correct.
Wood Tower, Fort Charlie Lima, clear the runway, request taxi to signature.
Fort Charlie Lima, taxi for MV Alpha, good day.
Ramp by Alpha November, Fort Charlie Lima, good day.
And Camarillo ground, Cessna Skyhawk 123 Mike Charlie's ready to taxi for departure to the east. We're over at Channel Island Aviation.
122 Mike Charlie, Camarillo ground, runway 26, taxi via Golf Alpha.
Runway 26 via Golf Alpha for 123 Mike Charlie.
Palomar Tower Station Air 171 Golf inbound on the RNAV X-ray, runway 24.
171 Golf, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land. 171 Golf.
John Wayne ground system, 549er Echo Romeo, ready to taxi from gate 1 with Sierra.
549er Echo Romeo, John Wayne ground, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Kilo.
Okay, taxi to 20 left, Alpha Kilo, 9 Echo Romeo.
And Camarillo ground, Cessna 123 Mike Charlie. Going to be on Foxtrot for a little bit if I taxi out over to Golf. Do you want me on Foxtrot, Golf Alpha?
The GA ramp
Mike Charlie, Foxtrot's uncontrolled.
South Cargo.
It's Roger 123 Mike Charlie.
UPS, I think, is that cargo. Control towers there.
Palm Springs clearance, Piper 124 Alpha Golf. I'm a Piper Navajo 31 slant Golf, requesting flight following Camarillo 8500 with uniform.
One two four Alpha Golf, Palm Springs clearance, departure frequency 126.7, squawk 2575.
Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 2575 for Piper 124 Alpha Golf.
You're back correct.
Springs ground, November 285 Whiskey Romeo, information uniform, ready for taxi at Atlantic.
285 Whiskey Romeo, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha.
31 left via Alpha, 285 Whiskey Romeo.
Which way is your... Oops. Put the heading on the direction of the VOR because we're going to go straight there. So the distance right now is 8. So as soon as we get to, what is it, 6? And when we get to 6 DME, then we'll climb to 7,000. Initially 4,000. Cargo place. We got a bunch of UPS guys over there.
And Camarillo Tower, Skyhawk 123 Mike Charlie, holding short 26 East departure VFR.
Number 123 Mike Charlie, Camarillo Tower, the wind 250 at 9 runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 26, 123 Mike Charlie.
Sync. Go to
John Wayne Tower, set to 549 Echo Romeo, ready for departure.
Departure is 135.4.
Over 549 Echo Romeo John Wayne Tower. Wind 1806, runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff.
35-4.
Clear for takeoff, 20 left, 9 Echo Romeo.
Thought I heard a plane. 135-4.
Palm Springs ground, Piper 124, Alpha Golf, FBO parking, west departure taxi with uniform.
Number 124 Alpha Golf, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 left taxi via Whiskey and Alpha.
And that's taxi via Whiskey and Alpha to 31 left for 124 Alpha Golf.
Paper.
124 Alpha Golf.
Tom Montero, November 171 Golf, clear at Alpha 4, parking straight ahead.
And number 1 Golf taxi to parking this frequency, have a good day.
Parking this frequency, 171 Golf, have a great day.
Number 3 Mike Charlie, connect, Palm good departure, good flight.
Palm good departure, 123 Mike Charlie, good day.
Number 9 Echo Romeo, connect, SoCal departure, good flight.
Ontario Tower, FedEx 3171, holding short 26 left.
FedEx 3171, Ontario Tower, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
26 left, clear for takeoff, FedEx 3171. 3171.
Number 549 Echo Romeo, connect, SoCal departure, good flight.
Additional levers full.
Okay, switching to SoCal, 9 Echo Romeo.
And away we go. Positive right. Gear coming up. Flaps out. Aleer, A-L-E-R, Aleer. I don't know what that means. All right, autopilot on. We get to 6. Go. Let's do flight plan.
FedEx 3171, connect, SoCal departure.
Over to departure, FedEx 3171, see ya. To nav. 35-4. SoCal departure, FedEx 3171, Nickel 1, climbing via the SID at 4,000 for 7,000.
FedEx 3171, SoCal departure at our contact, climb and maintain 11,000.
Climb maintain 11,000, FedEx 3171. 11,000.
Beret 2A Romeo X-ray, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Alright, gears up, flaps are up.
135.4 with SoCal approach for 828 Romeo.
Temperature's 56, so we don't have to worry about any icing. We're on our way. Reduce the prop RPM out of the red.
SoCal approach, number 828 Romeo. X-ray 670.
Landing.
Beret 2A Romeo X-ray, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 29er, actually we use San Bernardino altimeter, sorry. 299er7, Juliet is current.
299er7 with Juliet, 828 Romeo.
Turn on the yaw damper, which is there, shown there. Turn the seatbelts off. It's force of habit even though we're doing cargo, so I guess the cargo could take their seatbelts off, or their nets. Cabin pressure is climbing. Rudder boost is off.
714 Golf Mike has the field in sight.
Forgot about that earlier.
714 Golf Mike, clear visual approach, runway 26 right.
Cleared visual approach, runway 26 right, 4 Golf Mike.
Vision 2609, contact Las Vegas Tower 118.75. And just carrier signal on that, maybe Mike's muted.
Good departure in November 285 Whiskey Romeo 5100 for 7,000.
For 285 Whiskey Romeo, so got departure, your radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
13,000, 285 Whiskey Romeo.
4 Golf Mike, contact Brown Tower 128.25.
28.25, 4 Golf Mike.
Beret Romeo X-ray, do you have an approach request?
Taken for 828 Romeo X-ray.
Beret Romeo X-ray, do you have an approach request?
Yes, for the weather right now, with information Juliet, if it's possible, ILS for runway 06.
Beret Romeo X-ray, cross Paradise VOR at 4,000 or above, cleared ILS, runway 6 approach.
Elevation 17.
Okay, cross 4,000 at Paradise. I'm going to take a little bit longer because I'm too close to Paradise. I'm going to go down now. 828 Romeo X-ray.
Beret Romeo X-ray, roger, cross Paradise at or above 4,000, and you're cleared for the approach.
So we'll set cabin up to 400 on descent.
For ILS 06, thank you.
We're 123 Mike Charlie, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
SoCal approach 134.2, 123 Mike Charlie.
This one's LP, so we can do 663 on that. So let's change our decision height to 663.
Departure Piper 124 Alpha Golf 4,400, climbing 8,500.
November 124 Alpha Golf, SoCal departure, resume on navigation.
124 Alpha Golf, resume on nav.
And SoCal approach, Skyhawk 123 Mike Charlie with you 5,500, looking for the coastal route transition to John Wayne.
Number 123 Mike Charlie, SoCal approach, advise established on the coastal route outside Bravo airspace at 5,500. The LA altimeter, I'm sorry, Burbank altimeter 29906.
Okay, and advise established on the coastal route outside the class Bravo, altimeter 29906, 123 Mike Charlie.
5 Whiskey Romeo, contact 29 Palms VOR, contact LA Center 126.35.
2635, direct 29 Palms, 5 Whiskey Romeo.
SoCal approach is request for 828 from minutes.
Ray Romeo, actually gone.
What state speed do you have me on radar? Because I have 210 on the indicator speed, but I have about 14 frames per second. I just upgraded the best I could.
Missed approach,
Romeo, X-ray. We can only see the ground speed that
so we'll just go straight out.
Your simulator is sending to the network. So I show you doing 210 knots over the ground, which is probably correct. You look like you're moving about normal speed.
Perfect. It's a little change I made with the FPS. I hope it will be a better flight. Thank you very much. 828 Romeo, please.
To Arnav, Yankee.
285 Whiskey Romeo, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
We'll just load it for now.
Delta Echo November Papa Romeo, descend and maintain 4,000, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
Descend and maintain 4,000, contact 120.55, Delta Echo November Papa Romeo.
ATIS for Lindbergh, 134.8. Let's see if we can pick that up.
Charlie. San Diego International Lindbergh Field, ATIS information Charlie. 1851 Zulu. Wind 190 between 110 and 220 at 8. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2000 overcast. Temperature 20. Dew point 13. Altimeter 299er. Arriving and parting runway 27. Localizer and Arnav runway 27 approach in use.
Approach Delta Echo November Papa Romeo.
Advise on course
passing 5,700 for 4,000. Delta Echo November Papa
assignment. Hold short instructions.
Delta Echo November Papa Romeo, Santa Barbara approach Foxtrot, current altimeter 29908. Do you have an approach request, or does the VOR approach work?
I request the visual for runway 25, Delta Echo November Papa Romeo.
Delta Echo November Papa Romeo, after Quang, fly heading 290.
After Quang, heading 290, Delta Echo November Papa Romeo.
Set this for 5,000. Give me an idea of my top of descent.
FedEx 3171, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
SoCal approach 119.6, FedEx 3171.
285 Whiskey Romeo, contact LA Center 124.62. For 285 Whiskey Romeo, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
SoCal approach, FedEx 3171, 1000, current with Charlie, request RNAV Yankee 27 from Lindy.
FedEx 3171, SoCal approach, expect that, and thanks for Charlie.
Plan on that, FedEx 3171, thanks. Alright, so we've got that already set. So that's just basically...
FedEx 3171, clear direct Lindy, descend and maintain 7000.
Clear direct to Lindy, descend, maintain 7000, FedEx 3171. Alright, let's do 7000 and we'll do direct to Lindy. Take out that. I keep hitting the wrong one. Let's do this. Lindy, menu, activate, direct to. Altimeter is 29er. So we have to be above 5,000 at Lindy, and then Okran is 36, and then we can go all the way down to the final approach fix at 2,000. So we'll reset it for 2,000 for Rebo.
For 549er, Echo Romeo, connect SoCal approach 119.6.
Okay, switching to SoCal approach at 119.6, Fox 9 Echo Romeo.
We're 828 Romeo, X-ray, contact San Bernardino Tower 119.45, good day.
119.45, it's San Bernardino Tower, 828 Romeo, thank you.
We're 124 Alpha Golf, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
135.4 for Piper 124 Alpha Golf, good day.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 123 Mike Charlie is established on the coastal rack, 5,500.
November 123 Mike Charlie, connect SoCal approach 134.9er.
134.9er for 123 Mike Charlie.
SoCal approach, that's a 549er Echo Romeo with you at 5,000.
For 549er Echo Romeo, SoCal approach. The Palomar altimeter 29905, November is current. Do you have an approach request?
Yes, I do have approach request. Our GPS Y runway 6.
For 9er Echo Romeo, roger.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 123 Mike Charlie is with you, 5,500 on the coastal route.
Number 123 Mike Charlie, cleared through LA Bravo airspace by the coastal route southbound, maintain VFR at 5,500. Well inside Bravo airspace, LA altimeter 29907.
Cleared into the Bravo airspace and maintain 5,500 while in the Bravo airspace. 123 Mike Charlie.
Delta Echo November, Papa Romeo, the airport is, we'll call it 11 o'clock, 13 miles. Let me know when you have it in sight.
We'll go Delta Echo November, Papa Romeo.
SoCal approach, Piper 124 Alpha Golf, 8,500.
Number 124 Alpha Golf. SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 29905.
2995 for 124 Alpha Golf.
For 549er Echo Romeo, clear direct Duger.
Okay, clear to Duger, 9 Echo Romeo.
Number 9er Echo Romeo, descend and maintain 3,000.
Okay, descend and maintain 3,000, 9 Echo Romeo.
Interesting. Wonder what that is.
For 9 Echo Romeo, cross Duger at 3000, cleared RNF Yankee, runway 6, approach.
Okay, cross Duger at 3000 and cleared for the approach, 9 Echo Romeo.
Final approach speed is 140 and we'll land at 120. Gear down at, I think it's 180. No, it's 160. We do flaps 1 at 180, gear down at 160. That's it. Yep.
Delta Echo November Papa Romeo at the airport inside.
Delta Echo November Papa Romeo, clear visual approach, runway 25.
Cleared for the visual approach, runway 25, Delta Echo November Papa Romeo.
I have no idea what he just said. Not a freaking clue. Alright, I have to remember to make a right turn off the runway. If I can't do it by C6, then we'll make a left turn. And then we'll have to double back. Should be able to stop by C6, but if not, we'll exit here and double back. He'll probably have us cross at Charlie 4 cargo ramps here, so see if because this is a threshold, so we don't actually touch down to like here, so that might not be enough room. So I'll just plan on exiting left and then having a back taxi on Bravo, cross somewhere over here. Just updated. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to never change visible weather.
FedEx 3171, contact SoCal approach 124.35.
SoCal approach 124.35, FedEx 3171. SoCal approach, FedEx 3171, 7000.
FedEx 3171, SoCal approach, cross Lindy at or above 5000, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 27 approach.
Cross Lindy at or above 5000, cleared RNAV Yankee, 27 approach, FedEx 3171. Alright, let's go down to 5000 here. We'll do, let's get that out of the way. So we'll do vertical speed, altitude select. Got to remember that on this plane. And we'll go down to 5,000.
Delta November Papa Romeo, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7.
At Okran.
Tower 119.7, Delta Echo November Papa Romeo.
And we'll do landing lights, Rico lights, all the lights. Have all the lights. Let's do all the lights. That's fine. That's fine. truck full. Conditioner loader is full. Need all the powers. We'll do takeoff flaps. Hold up here at 5,000. Next one is 36. Would be 2,000, but Okran, which is there. Actually, Vida is 4,000. We set that for 4,000. I don't want to get too low because I can't see anything. So we'll hold up at 4,000 for Vialda, and then we'll go down to 3,600. We got to step it down, otherwise we could crash into one of these hills. And that would just be a bad day.
For 5 Whiskey Romeo, advise back.
Was that for 9 Echo Romeo?
Negative. We're 9 Echo Romeo, contact Palomar Tower 118.6.
Okay, contact tower 118.6, 9 Echo Romeo.
Minimums on this is like 600 something. 2,500. 680. Alright, so the next one would be 2,000. Flaps full. They're going to be at 2,000 feet by Rebo, which calls for 500 feet per minute. It's fine.
FedEx 3171, contact Limburg Tower 118.3.
Limburg Tower 118.3, FedEx 3171. Go over to the Limburg.
Taxi VMI and remain on this frequency, Delta Echo November Papa Romeo.
Alright, LPV is alive. Limburg Tower, FedEx 3171. RNAV, runway 27.
FedEx 3171 Limburg Tower, wind 1900 at 8, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, FedEx 3171. Alright, so we're going to arm approach. That will capture the glide path rather, for RNAV. Missed 2,500. Actually, leave it there. Make sure it captures. Then we'll reset for missed. It's an LPV. All right, good. All right, we'll reset for mist. And we can take this down to minimums, but I'll probably hand fly the last couple seconds. Just have to watch out for the power lines down there.
Delta Echo November Papa Romeo, did I pass the I-4 rating?
Ground controls 123.9er, so let me get that ready.
And Delta Echo November Papa Romeo, that is a pass for the I-4.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Yeah, I have to remember to turn off this yaw damper, so let's do, where's that? Yaw damper. 1,000. Alright. Pilot off, yaw damper off. And fly this 200 at 8 knots.
Santa Maria Tower, November 2112 is 10 miles north for a full stop landing with information kilo.
November 2112, Santa Maria Tower, enter the right downwind runway 30, report midfield, Santa Maria altimeter 29er.
Report midfield on a right downwind runway 30, November 2112.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Stop. It messed up. It's alright. Thought I was going to miss that, and I did. It's alright. Lindbergh Tower, FedEx 3171, looking for the cargo ramp.
FedEx 3171, taxi to parking via Bravo, monitor ground 123.9er.
Parking via Bravo, monitor ground 123.9er. I'm going to need to be on the north side of the field too.
Oh, FedEx 3171, roger. Taxi via Bravo, cross runway 27 to Bravo 6. And then continue taxi via Charlie 6 and Charlie to parking and monitor ground 123.9er after crossing runway.
Roger, parking via Bravo, Bravo 6, or cross 27 and Bravo 6, then Charlie Foxtrot and monitor ground on the other side, FedEx 3171. Alright, let me turn off the landing lights. Just leave the strobes on because we have to cross this runway. Do engine ice on. Strobes.
Santa Maria Tower, November 2112, midfield right downwind, runway 30.
November 2112, runway 30, clear to land, wind 310 at 14.
Runway 30, clear to land, November 2112.
John Wayne Tower, Skyhawk 123, Mike Charlie with you, 1,500 to land, John Wayne.
November 123, Mike Charlie, John Wayne Tower, cross over the tower at or above 1,300 to enter left downwind, runway 20 left. The John Wayne altimeter 29906.
Over the field at the tower, 1,300, enter left downwind for runway, is that 20 right for 123, Mike Charlie?
No, downwind for runway 20 left after crossing over the tower at 1,300.
20 left after crossing tower at 1,300.